5 minutes? Couple minutes here, lads.
Good evening. I'm John Palmentary, and we're coming to you from Santa Barbara, California, and I'm taking off my COVID-19 mask for this very special broadcast here at the Carriage Museum in Santa Barbara for Fiesta Music and Dance Fridays. This is our Old Spanish Days feature here on the World Wide Web for you tonight, and we're going to have a great show for you with dancing, live music here, and more. We wish we could have you all here with us to dance on the dance floor, interact with our band, meet our spirit of Fiesta and all the dancers, but we can't do that this year. So you have to do it in your living room. Pour yourself a drink, get up, get ready to move and shake with us all, and enjoy it in the most virtual way you can. So we're going to get right to the show. We are so happy each year, for those of you just tuning in or just getting to know Old Spanish Days in Santa Barbara, which has been going on since the 1920s, we pick in this town a spirit and junior spirit of Fiesta. And we have with us tonight our Spirit of Fiesta, and she's going to be performing for you. And she comes to us from Lompoc, the North County of Santa Barbara County, and she has been dancing since she was probably 4 years old, and she is so ready to show you her moves tonight and to kick off this great spirit we have in Santa Barbara of community and of unity. So let's go to the dance floor, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go with the 2020 Spirit of Fiesta. Ladies and gentlemen, Elena Velasco.
Que me da cuando te miro, suspira mi alma prima y me harto de llorar. Es una bendición que Dios le da a alguna persona que tengan tan bonito su mirar.
Ladies and gentlemen, Alina Velasco, let me hear you scream. Let me hear you scream from home, because we can hear you. Let Alina hear you. 1, 2, 3. Pretty good, pretty good. Got a little studio audience here. Everybody's 6 feet away this year. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're just kicking off this great night for you of music and dance. And one of the things about Old Spanish Day is each year they have a pin and a poster. We're going to be showing you those throughout the night. I've got the pin right here that I've been wearing on my mask earlier, and we have the poster as well, and they are for sale through Old Spanish Days. We also have a world-class photographer each year that takes these great photos of all of our dancers, all of our events, all of our performances, and puts them out for the world to see, and he's here with us tonight for a special presentation. So I'm going to bring up to the stage and to Alina the photographer Fritz Ohlenberger, who has volunteered his time, and I'm going to stick the mic out a little bit so we can hear him from my appropriate distance. And what have you got for us tonight?
Well, I have a picture of Elena Velasco, our Spirit of Fiesta this year, and this was actually staged. As you know, we were unable to have the Spirit auditions at the regular, well, we were unable to have them at all, but Elena very kindly agreed to meet me at the La Cumbra Junior High, where they usually have the auditions, and dance for me. And we had lighting. We didn't have sound. We didn't have an audience, but we had her in this gorgeous flamenco dress, and I appreciate you taking the time out to do that.
Very good. Well,
This is
Alina, this is for you, and this is just to kick off your wonderful year as our Spirit of Fiesta, Alina Velasco. And as I say, you are a great ambassador for Fiesta and for our entire county and for Old Spanish Days. You're going down in history, and we're so happy to have you. And she will be, in my eyes, the queen of Fiesta. We have many stars, and she's going to be one of the brightest. So thank you so much. Look forward to seeing you in person and on all the video that we have as the days roll off. Well, normally we have a number of Fiesta activities prior to this in May and in June, but we couldn't do that this year. So these Dance Fridays came together here at the Carriage Museum, and we're going to be doing this every Friday night through Fiesta, and who knows, maybe a little bit beyond, because we have so much energy and spirit. So let's get on with it. What do you say, ladies and gentlemen? This is an unusual year, isn't it? This is a year where we've had to pivot, make a lot of different moves, and go beyond our reaches. And if there's any way to kick off this show that goes beyond anything we ever see in Santa Barbara, it's sort of outer space-ish, if that's a word. And to do that, we had to go to points we've never gone to before, and you're going there with us. So pour yourself a drink, get out of that chair, start moving in a groove, and the only way we're going to get to this out of this world, unbelievable Old Spanish Days Fiesta 2020 is to go to Area 51.
All right. This is your chance. First time in the whole pandemic. Take off your clothes if you like. Dance like there's no tomorrow. 'Cause she's a big house. She's mighty, mighty, just letting it all hang out. House with that lady stacked up and back. Oh, she's a terrific house. When we're together, everybody knows this is how the story goes. She knows she's got everything that a woman needs to get a man. Hey, hey, how can she lose with the stuff she used? 36, 24, 36, what a winning hand. She's a brick house. She's mighty, mighty, just letting it all hang out like she's a brick house. Oh, with that lady stacked, that's a fact, ain't holding nothing back. Oh, she's a brick. When we're together, everybody knows this is how the story goes. The clothes she wears, her sexy ways, makes this old man wish the younger days again, yeah. She knows she's built, and she knows how to please me. She'll have to make this strong man to his knees, 'cause she's a big house. She's mighty, mighty, just letting it all hang out while she's a brick house. Oh, with that lady stacked, that's a fact. Ain't holding nothing back. Horses are a brick house. She the one, only one, feel like an Amazon. Well, saying, shake it down, shake it down, shake it down now. Shake it down, shake it down now. Shake it down, shake it down now. Shake it down, shake it down out there. Shake it down, shake it down now. Shake it down, shake it down now. Shake it down, shake it down now. Shake it down, shake it down out. She's mighty, 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 just letting it all hang out. She's a big house. That lady stacked and that's a fact, but she ain't holding nothing back when you gave it to Region on the saxophone, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. She's mighty, mighty, just letting it all hang out while she's a brick house. Oh, with that lady stacked, that's a fact. Ain't holding nothing back. Horses are a brick house. She the one, only one, feel like an Amazon. Well, said, shake it down, shake it down, shake it down now. Shake it down, shake it down, shake it down now. Shake it down, shake it down, shake it down now. Shake it down, shake it down, shake it down.